With 327 goals in just 512 games played, Auston Matthews has emerged as the most dangerous shooter in the world, reshaping the NHL landscape with his unique brand of hockey. His journey in the league is not just about goals and assists, it's about revolutionizing the art of scoring. But what is it about Matthews that makes him a modern-day sniper? How has he redefined the boundaries of scoring in the NHL? This is the story of Auston Matthews, a player who hasn't just played the game, he's changed it forever. Matthews' journey to NHL stardom is as unique as his on-ice play. Born on September 17, 1997, in San Ramon, California, his path was unconventional. Unlike most NHL stars who come from traditional hockey hotbeds, Matthews developed his skills in a region where ice hockey is not popular. His journey to NHL supremacy began under the scorching Arizona sun. Matthews' parents, Brian and Emma, played crucial roles in his development. His passion for hockey was nurtured by his mother, a native of Mexico, and his father, an American college baseball player. Matthew comes from a family of athletes, with his father, a sportsman, and uncle, Wes Matthews, who briefly played in the National Football League for the Miami Dolphins. From roller hockey in the streets of Scottsdale to dominating the ice rinks, Matthews showed an early aptitude for the sport. Did you know Matthews didn't lace up his first pair of skates until he was 6? He enjoyed other games, hanging out with friends, and attending school like any other kid. Matthews, who was initially drawn to baseball, developed a passion for hockey after watching the Phoenix Coyotes. He always liked watching the players like Shane Doan and Daniel Briere doing their electrifying moves. His natural talent shone through, and he quickly rose through the ranks of the Arizona Bobcats minor hockey program. By his early teens, he was turning heads in the American hockey scene. Unlike most NHL draftees, Matthews chose a different route to the NHL. Instead of joining a major junior team in Canada, he opted to play professionally with the ZSC Lions in Switzerland. This bold move paid off as Matthews excelled against seasoned professionals, preparing him for the talent in the NHL. People had high hopes and expectations once he was selected first overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs in 2016, but Matthews, known for shattering ceilings, exceeded even these. On his debut, he stunned the hockey world by scoring an astonishing 4 goals, setting a precedent for what was to come and piecing together arguably the greatest debut in NHL history. In that first season, Matthews didn't just play, he dominated. With a whopping 40 goals, he wasn't just another rookie, he was a phenomenon. His extraordinary performance won him the prestigious Calder Trophy. Matthews reignited hope in a franchise that had been struggling to achieve success. His influence on the Maple Leafs was transformative. He injected much-needed vigor into the team, bringing a mix of skill and excitement that had been missing. However, Matthews' scoring ability is really what sets him apart. His shots, lightning fast and bizarrely accurate, are a goalie's nightmare. He possesses a unique knack for carving out scoring chances seemingly out of thin air. Plenty of Matthews' goals will come from one-timers, nifty plays around the nets, tips, and tap-ins, but it's a patented toe drag snapshot that separates him into another league. It all starts with his puck handling ability. While it's not exactly what he's known for, it's a key element in his shot. Having a great feel for the puck lets Matthews keep his eyes up, knowing what's in front of him and where the goalie is positioned. Then he adopts a tripod stance, allowing him to be on his inside edges and quickly changing angles by shifting his weight onto his opposite leg of the direction he wants to go. Perhaps the most important, the path of the puck. He starts by moving the puck out wide, allowing him to pull the puck inwards to the midline of his body before he shoots. This gets goalies moving side to side, allowing him to shoot through or around defenders' legs. And his finish, when aiming at a target like a hockey net, the finish usually aligns with the target direction, enhancing power and accuracy in the shot. This direction approach allows for a forceful downward motion on the puck, effectively utilizing both the bottom and top hands. But don't forget, athleticism is key. Matthews combines mobility, stability, and explosive power to dominate the ice. This technique has inspired a generation of young players. his style isn't just about the goals, it's about the artistry and creativity with which he scores them. In his subsequent seasons with the Maple Leafs, Matthews continued to elevate his game. He set an unofficial NHL record for consecutive games with a shot on goal to start a career. This remarkable 103-game streak showcased his consistent threat on the ice. His passion and skill were evident, even as injuries interrupted his rhythm. His presence on the ice shifted the dynamic of games, with opponents forced to adapt their strategies to try and contain him and his devastating scoring capabilities. Matthews' influence extended beyond the ice. He's inspiring a new generation of players, including phenoms like Connor Bedard, who are emulating his shooting style. The hockey sensation became a role model for young hockey players, especially in non-traditional hockey markets. His Mexican-American heritage and journey from Arizona to the NHL spotlight serves as an inspiration, showcasing the growing diversity in the sport. Curious about his records and highlights? In the 2018-19 season, Matthews' star continued to rise. His opening games were a blitz of goals and assists, earning him NHL's first Star of the Week. He broke a record set by legendary Wayne Gretzky, becoming the youngest player in NHL history to record 5 multi-point games to open the season. His contract renewal in 2019 underscored his value to the Maple Leafs. Signing a 5-year deal, Matthews continued to astonish, reaching a 30-goal mark for the 3rd consecutive season, a first for the franchise. Despite challenges, he finished the season with a career high in points. The 2019 to 2020 seasons were marked by milestones and leadership roles. Named an assistant captain, he continued his streak of scoring in season openers. His scoring prowess didn't wane, finishing the season with an impressive 47 goals, just shy of the league lead. The next season he led the league with 41 goals. His performance also got recognition as a Hart Memorial Trophy finalist, highlighting his invaluable contribution to the team. The following season, Matthews faced challenges, including a wrist surgery. However, his resilience was unquestionable. After a slow start, he found his stride, leading the NHL in goal scoring and sparking discussions about his candidacy for the Hart Memorial Trophy. His record-breaking streak continued, setting new franchise and league goal-scoring records. In the playoffs, Matthews led the Maple Leafs with outstanding performances, although the team faced early exits. The 24-year-old cemented his status as one of the game's best goal scorers by becoming the first NHL player since Steven Stamkos in 2012 to score 60 goals in a season. This is also the highest number of goals in a season by a Maple Leaf ever. His efforts, however, did not go unnoticed. In 2022, he was awarded both the Hart Trophy and Ted Lindsay Trophy, proving him as one of the NHL's elite players. The 2022 to 2023 season brought new challenges but also milestones for Matthews. Despite a slower start in dealing with injuries, he became the fastest Leafs player to register 500 career points. The team's performance improved, defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first playoff round, a significant achievement for both Matthews and the franchise. Looking ahead to the 2023 to 2024 season, Matthews' influence on the team remains paramount. His contract extension with the Maple Leafs reaffirmed his integral role. Starting the season with back-to-back hat tricks, Matthews remains a pivotal force for the team. His journey with the Maple Leafs is marked by records, resilience, and remarkable talent. This makes him not just a key player, but a defining figure in the NHL landscape. Was his journey that simple and free of challenges? Auston Matthews' path in the NHL has been marked not only by on-ice challenges, but also by personal and health-related hurdles. In 2019, Matthews faced a significant off-ice challenge. He was charged with disorderly conduct in Scottsdale, Arizona, after an incident involving a security guard. This incident led to speculation about its impact on his role with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sadly, he had to make a regrettable decision. What was it? The team's captaincy was eventually given to John Tavares. Matthews acknowledged his mistake, calling it an error in judgment, and the charges were later dismissed following a settlement. Beyond adapting to the NHL's competitive environment, He has navigated personal issues and health scares. His ability to acknowledge mistakes, learn from them, and move forward demonstrates his resilience and maturity. Auston Matthews' impact on the ice is a game changer for the Toronto Maple Leafs. His remarkable goal-scoring ability with 60 goals in the 2021-2022 season showcases his dominance in the offensive zone. His dedication to training and relentless pursuit of excellence inspires teammates to push their own limits. The team often crafts strategies that leverage his unique shooting skills, creating openings for him to capitalize on defensive weaknesses. When compared to NHL legends, Matthews stands out for his innovative approach to scoring. His quick release and ability to shoot from various angles have redefined expectations for a forward in the NHL. Over the past 30 years, the NHL has witnessed remarkable offensive talent, notably Alex Ovechkin. Auston Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs is someone similar. Both players share the same birthday, September 17th. Despite obstacles like injuries and work stoppages, they've excelled. By 25, their stats are strikingly similar. With nearly identical games played and goals scored, both earning multiple awards and making significant playoff appearances. However, both had limited success in advancing deep into the playoffs by 25, highlighting their parallel paths and exceptional skills. Matthews' influence extends beyond his own stats. As he continues to break records with over 325 career goals, he could rival some of the greatest goal scorers in NHL history. His dynamic playmaking and offensive creativity inspire a new generation of players to embrace a more exciting, high-scoring brand of hockey. Analytics, VR training, and cutting-edge equipment will continue to revolutionize the game. Matthews, always eager to embrace new technologies, will keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the ice. The future of the NHL will likely be faster, more unpredictable, and a true feast for the eyes. Matthews' pioneering spirit is one of the reasons. Unlike some athletes who relished the spotlight, Matthews is naturally reserved. However, his genuine smile, infectious laugh, and down-to-earth demeanor appeals reporters and fans alike, creating a relatable and likable persona. Despite his introverted nature, Matthew possesses a knack for delivering quotable sound bites. His witty responses, insightful comments, and occasional self-deprecating humor keeps interviews fresh and engaging, further endearing him to the media and public. He always attracts new fans and keeps existing ones engaged. His charisma makes him an ideal ambassador for hockey, both in North America and internationally. Matthews' unique shooting style poses significant challenges for defenders and goalies. His ability to release shots unexpectedly from various angles requires a different defensive approach. This unpredictability and precision challenges even the most seasoned defenders and goalies. Beyond the physical aspects, Matthews' presence on the ice has a psychological impact on his team and opponents. His knack for scoring in critical moments not only elevates his team's morale, but also imposes mental pressure on the opposition. His ability to score from seemingly impossible situations boosts his team's confidence, while putting pressure on the opposition. This psychological edge is an integral part of his game. Looking at Matthews' career, it is clear that his legacy will be about more than just goals and awards. He's a pioneer, setting new standards for shooting and scoring in the NHL. His innovative approach to shooting is being studied and emulated by young players worldwide, indicating a shift in how the game is played. As we watch his career progress, it is clear that Matthews is not merely a part of a hockey history, he's actively shaping its future. Auston Matthews is not just a phenomenal player, he's a revolutionary force in the NHL. His unique shooting style, record-breaking performances, and influence on young players are changing the landscape of hockey. As we witness his career unfold, one thing is for certain: Matthews is not just making history, he's shaping the future of the NHL. What is your favorite Matthews hockey moment? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. So, until next time.